Alright, I am. Why am I still offline here? Welcome to my stream. Ugh, just having fun today. So, we are playing Dyson Sphere program. Um, yeah, it's gonna be lit. So, we're just optimizing for now. I do see that we have silicon shortage for our facility. So, this entire planet is our warehouse. We're treating this whole planet as a warehouse. So the main mission is to like treat this entire planet as a warehouse because it has majority of our basic resources. And then the aim is to harvest the sun. But yeah, so I want to get close to the sun. I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea. So I want this to shoot resources to this planet, the Delta Hydri 1. And then on Delta Hydri 1, if we're it's a hot planet. It's very hot. So it has infinite energy in terms of energy production. So we can harvest its heat for our energy and don't have to worry about optimizing for it. And it gives us a lot, like a few facilities of what are they called? These reactors that use the Earth's heat to generate electricity. Thermogenerators, right? I think so. I don't know. So I put a few here. There's already some infrastructure being set up here. I'm already storing some silicon ore, some. Do we not have? Yeah, silicon, titanium. Majority is titanium here. And then you see the numbers are going down. So we are mining some silicon here. And then we need to go back and mine some iron ore. So this will be also act as a storage on its own. So we've got a couple of coal, we've got some stone, we've got mostly we're coming here for titanium. So titanium will allow us to build more advanced technologies. We can refine it into different components, and then it will give us what we need. So the mission now is that I haven't leveled up to do transportation between planets. I have to do that manually. So my suit can fly between planets, but it's not built. It's not very efficient. It's not a very efficient method to use when you want to transport resources. So I've set up some towers. I'm setting up these storage devices here, and then I've attached these logistic distributors to them. So what's happening with those logistic distributors is that they're giving to facilities that need components. If the closest facility needs a component, like this, what is this, magnet? Those drones that we see here. Oh my god. Those drones will come into this hub, take some items, and then transport them to wherever they're needed. That's the first transportation method we've scaled to. So we're almost moving from these conveyor belts. So conveyor belts are for like your local distribution between close related facilities. But if the distance gets too big, I want to avoid this as much as possible. So you see these long transport lines. I do not like these. So I want to replace these with these guys. And yeah, we got to prevent some bottlenecking. We got to provide resource wherever they're needed. So for now, the focus will be on silicon. So we have this glass producing manufacturing setup here. So it expects a set specific number of a lot of silicon ore to produce glass, but we have a shortage, as we can observe. So if you follow the line, we can see where the silicon is getting produced, and we see that okay, it's not necessarily a shortage of minerals, it's more of shortage of production of the ore itself. So we don't have silicon available by default on this planet. So you have to take 10 stones, 20 stones to produce one silicon, which is not very sustainable. This is why I want to treat this guy as a warehouse. So I still have some dependence on silicon. So what I can do, I need silicon, right? So what I think I can do is that, let me open up my suit. I need to take some energy. So the mode that I'm playing does not include any enemies. So this version is Rise of the Dark Fog. I haven't played that mode yet. So what the Dark Fog is like an AI that is also on this planet, that is also building facilities, but will destroy you when it gets to a point where it can. So it's a race towards which one will develop a defense system, or which one is going to have more firepower when we start to attack each other. So yeah, I'm taking some fuel here. I've got a lot of items. Ideally, this should not be the case. But what I want to do, I want to focus on transportation. So I'm not building any more stone mining facilities. All right. Well, we can, but I don't want to do it. It's gonna draw power. It's very inefficient to scale up the mining of stone, because I need to have more power. That's more coal consumption, you know. So the best way to do it is to go to the source. So our source of silicon is somewhere out there. Where am I going with this? Did I replace the energy that I took? Yes, looks like I did. And I could use some more, but I don't need it. So what I mean is that, let me just fill this up. Then, oh, so what happened? Oh no, now I made a mess. So what happens in this game is that as oh yeah, this is really cool. So in my backpack, I told this environment like provides me resources, right? So I don't even have to go to it. I told it I always need to have 200 energetic graphites in my suit, and when I consume it, what's gonna happen is that drones are gonna come out of the hub, go directly to my suit and supply the amount that I consume. So I always have 200. So I did not replace the first time, but the drones already did. So power of automation there. So this is our fractal silicon. I want to focus production and manufacturing on Delta Hydro 1. So I'm moving everything here. I'm mining this planet for all of its resources, and I'm moving everything to a Delta Hydro 1. So we can begin our new production facility there. In terms of how I'm going to build the facility is different. This production method I have is already working. I just need to add spacing between facilities. So space management is very crucial because, for example, these didn't used to be here. I used to use these guys to transport minerals between belts, but now, and belts took up like small space. Now I needed to merge, so the distribution is more stable, so I don't have to think about it. And there was not enough space, so I have to do this like convoluted movements for belts, especially around this area. Wait, yeah, I think it's this area here. No, it's not here, but oh yeah, is it here? Yes. So you see, there's like a lot of belts just convoluted here. I had to optimize it for that. I can't do that here. can't optimize here because there's not enough space. Oh, and also the delay. Okay, so here the delay of like transportation is of transporting from one to the other is crucial. That's also how I keep balance. So I need to supply here, yes, equally on these belts, but I also need to supply. I also needed to supply here, so I didn't want these resources to just move, just fly over before this guy gets to pick them up. So that bottleneck here also supplies here, so it was necessary. But yeah, places like this I needed to optimize. So yeah, I think this was the most challenging one because I had a turbine here, and I couldn't move it. Um, but yeah, that's the fun stuff. Optimization as we grow, as we level up. And then I'm stuck. Um, can't progress anymore. If you notice, I still have red and blue cubes. Not sure if you're how familiar you are with Dyson Sphere, but you can level up from just these two cubes. So I've done a couple of unlocks. What is this? Engineers can remotely operate the hollow beacons, setting markers for editing, bear manage and plan entire facility. These hollow beacons project precise and highly visible 3D light pillars. These pillars can serve as reliable landmarks over a wide area, helping engineers. This is new. This wasn't here before. This is new. So I made sure that I completed all of the upgrades that use red and blue cubes. I'm only left with producing the yellow cube. So that's a new one. I haven't seen that before. So yeah, I need to level up. Oh, and this one. Oh yeah, I don't need weaponry. So I'm not leveling up any weapons. So this entire tree down here, I'm gonna just leave. I don't need weaponry. But your satellite power distribution systems, I need to update those. Missile, nah, I don't need any weaponry. So this bottom area is just gonna ignore. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Awesome. And then let's check now. Okay, yeah, so I need, and then there's upgrades as well. Got a couple of them. Yeah, these ones need a yellow research box, and then I don't need anything down here, so I'm just gonna sit and stick to this one. So I also need purple cube. So there's a lot of leveling up that I need to do, but I'm just taking my time just to make sure that when I upgrade to a point where I can, or when I understand the modules enough to be able to get to the next planet, I'm able to do so. Gamma tower, battlefield analysis. I don't need these bottom ones, so I'm gonna be working with. So I need to produce this EM rail ejector, but before that I need to produce our solar cells. So if you go to items, this is the solar cell, and then once the solar cell is up there, we need to be able to receive the energy it produces back to us. So we need to produce this ray receiver. But now to build this ray receiver, we need to have this photon combiner, and you can either do that with computer components and that, what is that triangle thing, prism, which I can. I think I already produced it. Yeah, but there's a couple of components here that I can't build for now. So like this. Oh wait, super magnetic ring. I can build this. I can build all of this. Okay, so I'm optimizing for this. But instead of optimizing, maybe I want to transport stuff, man. But yeah, let's head over to Delta Hydri. There he is. So let's head over to Delta, and then how we will work here is that we will drop the items, build whatever we can, and then once we run out of resources, come back home, and what is this? See what we can do. Finish off the whole silicon situation. We need to come back with silicon though. I gotta remember to come back with silicon. Speed up a little bit more. Almost there. Slow down. Oh no, we can't slow down. But it's fine. We are literally that strong. Okay. So this is the heat I was talking about. Lava. So now I just need to find my stuff. Okay, got blue dots. I'm heading into it. There is some infrastructure here. So there's no wood here. There's no trees, no vegetation. It's not like we need it. These are the generators. What are these? Geothermal power stations. God damn. And then yeah, these supply our grid. So I still have some of these generators, but I just put them here because I needed to mine this first. But look at the power that we are drawing. We're not even doing anything. So we're producing 28 megawatts, but we are consuming 2.6 megawatts. And then we have filled up all of our titanium deposit. So what I want to do now is to build a storage box where I'm going to dump everything. And we need more of these drones. So the plan here, let me just look. So the plan here, I want to build more silicon extractors. Let me just expand on that. Make sure I need this working. We've got titanium that we are already mining. Where is... There we go, silicon. Okay. Need to mine silicon. Need to mine silicon so we can leave with some.
Hold R to rotate the mining machine. The more veins it covers, the higher the output. To ignore grid snapping, hold shift.
Okay, so we've got that. We've got some of our updated transport paths, our conveyor belts. So what I want to do is just connect everything. Don't build that. You connect there. And then let's get rid of that. You have to connect this side, and then you connect, yeah, great. And then in terms of electricity, you just need steal from the grid a little bit. And then, so what I prefer to do is to make sure, nope, is to make sure, for what? What happened there? Okay, there we go. So now we are storing our silicon ore, and I'm gonna stack up the stuff. Gonna make sure that this is transportable. I don't have enough drones, so I'm just gonna give it one drone. But one is not nothing, so This is good. I just don't think it's quick though. So let me just expand on this a little bit more. Let's make sure that, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is better. It's much quicker. It's gonna go on for a while. I hope that's enough. So we are mining silicon, we are mining titanium, we are mining iron ore, and then we are refining iron ore to give us our iron ingots. But we're still storing everything. At every step we are storing. So now I want to mine copper. Just setting things up for us here. I do know that back home we are running out of resources, so we actually need to do this. Great. And then put you here. Put you the fuck. Okay, is that all there is to it? We are only left with power now. Just check. It's like we can make a whole lot more, which is great actually. So gonna drag this, power that, power that, power that, which will power everything else here. Then our copper production is happening. But if you notice here, we have a little setup that we've got going. So that's the exact same thing I want to do here. So I'm going to extract, make sure that we're making more of these. Going to extract and then separate. So we require this facility. Wait.
Insufficient materials.
Do this right. This one will just go out straight. And then let's see how many facilities we can put here. Yeah. There we go. I'm not sure if this much will work. I'm sussing that copper is quite quick to produce, so we might just need a few per. Just might need a few per output. And then here will be supplying. Making sure that we supply maximum, as maximal as possible. Then we gotta move that. Then we remerge everything. So this means that we need to drag this to go all the way to the other side. Drag this to go to the center, and then drag this to go to the edge, and then exit everything out. Wherever it's gonna land will be storage, and then storage will just, this shouldn't be happening yet. Not yet. I forgot about that. Oh shit, me. Not me, man. And I was like, already? Are we smelting already? Is it we doing it? Is it happening? Did nope. Power that, power that. Make sure we've got power here. Everybody's happy. Make sure that we're clean. Let's clean it up. Just clean it up real quick. Let's just clean it up real quick. Okay, so now that we've got that, we're gonna choose a recipe for our smelters. I'm gonna copy that. Just hit paste here. Okay. So now that we've got recipes, these guys, they need to take from the rack. I'm just gonna give them one each. And then it depends on how big consumption rate, if whether we need more or not. Oh, we need exit. Oh no, we need. I knew it. Oh my god, I need to rearrange everything. Not really. Just this thing. Completely forgot that these guys need to output. They don't just input and then magically output it somewhere. So essentially what I did here, just need to cut these. Alright, and then you will output there, you will output here, and then you will output. Yeah. So this will be the output for these guys, and these will be the output for these guys. These guys output here. Perfect. Okay, great stuff, great stuff. So input, output, 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 input. Output, 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 input, output, output. What the? Come on, game. Oh, jeez. Sabotage. Then paste, then paste, then paste. We should be good. So I should just simply tell these guys, yo, get out of here and go get processed. Who's lagging? Who's lagging behind? So we don't have enough bottle tank. This guy and this guy and this guy will lag quite behind a little bit, but we've got our setup complete though. So we've got our iron ingot, we've got our copper ingot, we've got our titanium ingot, we've got our silicon getting mined. We might need silicon ingots as well. So this system, this setup also needs to be set up everywhere. I just want to see what we were doing with the silicon. Oh, we're just mining it. Alright, it's time to expand. We need to expand. I think this is why I have so much resources. Okay. So, oof, this is heavy. This is heavy. Okay. I'm gonna have to be very intentional about this one. And the floor is not very straight, and I don't think that these will agree to be attached this close. Yes, I didn't think so. So what actually needs to happen, ooh, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, this is a lot. So let's do the same setup. The pattern. I'm gonna have 3 rows here of refining machines. They're gonna refine for us. Gonna refine. Gonna distinct this a little bit more out. Got our inputs and outputs.
Replication complete.
Okay, and then let's just cut these. And then we are now separating the tracks. Let's start with the closest one. Yeah. Let's create a merge point, which is this. And then this will go to the middle of our transport. This will go to the edge. This will go to this one. Probably need to take this as a template. Save this as a blueprint. Blueprint. And a new blueprint. How do I save this setup again? Forgot. Okay. So we're gonna process our titanium now. Gonna need some storage here. And then we need to move our titanium out. What the heck was that? I think I can create another belt that's gonna go out so we can double production for our ingot here, because these are 2 towers. But now the supply is still 3 miners, so if we're doubling the demand here, we need to double the supply as well. And I think we can already achieve that because we are already mining here, and this can be one facility. Actually, we can just have two of these facilities running here and then supplying to this one storage box, which is with that. So now we need to do it. And then the grid will now become loaded. So now we're using 13. But yeah, we're producing our titanium ingots, which is great. No bottlenecks, everything is flowing smoothly. Yeah, distribution is equal. I guess the 6 of the refining machines will work properly, and then the last 3 are just redundant, just so if there's an overspill from the supply, then we can still refine from there. And yeah, need to do the same for silicon here. Silicon. So this one is already full. Our copper is working. Need to do something about those. Actually,
Light bulb.
let me just do this because we don't want these in here. We want these in here. That's what we want. So it looks like the demand here is overpowering our supply. Oh, okay. No, it's not. So we are accumulating up here, but we're consuming up here. Let me see. So it's consuming top down. Okay. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. The number's going up. So we are balancing out properly. Okay, so I was thinking of maybe consolidating all the titanium that exists here into a single area. So that way, it's easy for me to keep track of what's going on.
Light bulb.
Ooh, we have something this side. Interesting. Already done a lot here. Okay, so we just need to refine this. We're already refining it here, so that's good. Small setup though. Oh yeah, it's an isolated setup. So what happens here is that this facility is entirely dependent on drone supply. So it looks like we are mining here and then supplying to here, then refining, then yeah, we can supply to everywhere else. That's a neat setup. Not sure why we have this stuck like this here. Why is this stuck? What were we producing here? Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot, right? That has been done here. And then, okay, your drone's back, buddy. But yeah, okay, we're producing this. Do I just want to produce more of this? Because this looks like the same setup that I just did right now, but with a lot more. Yeah, this is why we should just have 3. So what I can do here is just detach this and consolidate how supply is moving here. So yeah, let's remove this Wine 1.0 looking ass supply chain for something that's a bit more better. Checked. Yeah, right. Which is great. That is supply coming from this 3. So what I need to do is so then for these 3 now, they're going to output there. In output. So we are still moving, we're still storing, just bring it to a different there. To do is to move these, open up space for them, so we can supply in a different location. So we don't have the bottleneck we had before. Yeah, we're still supplying. We can remove this here. We can remove some of these here. don't think we need that much. And yeah, same setup as well for this. So we have 6 more here, and 3 of these will have yeah. Ooh, this is fun. Gonna continue down this pathway and finally meet our so the one thing is put this, so that we'll do that, and then it will go for storage. Don't worry about everything else. Everything though. So power is on. It's getting supplied. Using a lot of these guys. It's gonna stop soon. I think we can proceed to further refine. Then yeah, I wanted to had a plan for these last 3, right? So I'm gonna make one long supply chain here. Yeah, the grid is effed up. What else? Okay, we are done with this. So we have everything working there. How's our grid looking? It's 100%. Taking some ore. Okay, cool. So let me just look into minerals. What do I need to produce? I think I need to produce yeah, we need to have this mining facility. I think we're producing CPUs back home. CPUs are being produced back home. I need to produce this proton combiner. So I need prisms. Prisms require glass. Glass requires stone. Yeah, we gotta manufacture this prism situation going on here. So what do we do with the silicon? That crystallize it, and then what? An advanced proton combiner. So there are those purple crystals there. No idea what the fuck those are. So I'm guessing that those crystals, I'm gonna find them on a different planet entirely. So I've moved from Delta Hydroid 3, no, is it 5? Yeah, to 1. There's still this one. There's still this planet here that I haven't been to. So I'm just trying to make sure that the connection between these 2 planets is solid. Yeah, it's quite a slow process, but we'll get there. And then what am I looking for here? So yeah, I wanted to come back with some silicon, right? Went around on a tour, optimized a couple of areas. Now we're producing some silicon. No, some, what is this? Titanium ingots, which is great. And then, yeah, I want to dump everything in here. Just leave majority of the stuff here.
Insufficient materials.
Oh shit.
Replication complete.
So there's a problem now. I'm gonna have too much stuff. Okay, I've received. Oh no. They're gonna come back and supply me with everything that I need. And I don't want them to stop because I want them to do that. I want them to supply me, but I don't want to be supplied right now. Right now, I want those. Yeah. I want those silicon ingots. No, the ores. Let's just take the ore, go back to it. Yes. As much of this as possible right now. Move into the other storage, please. Thank you. This is just a temporary measure. Let's go back home. Where is home? There it is. Punch it a little bit. Gain more speed. So we can get there quicker. Let's go. Let me check out what my agent is busy doing here. I've got an AI running on the side. Trying to. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have opened Edge. I'm running this project here. Building this portfolio project. Okay. This is why I was opening Edge. I forgot the port number. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Turn. Turn. Why is it lagging? What the fuck?
Cruise ended.
God damn. It's Microsoft fucking Edge. So what did you do, Claude? Yeah, did a bunch of updates. So let us see what we have. Is it what I want? Or what's going on exactly? Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't get everything. Okay, it's got our loader. Got our tab system working. Okay. So what's missing is just our taskbar items here. They looking offish. And then we need to fix our weather app. I asked the different agent to work on this, but it did not produce the results we want, the results I wanted. Dysfunctional. There's another problem is that wherever I click, recalculates these things, and it's quite annoying. So Notepad is fine. This looks nice and clean actually. We've got about this OS. So yeah, I do see some level of consistency across the board with our different apps, but I'm pretty sure that, yep, yeah, we still have some buttons here not doing the right things. So I'm doing a UI design system overhaul here. um, just aligning everything, making sure that we have consistency in our system. It's just a web-based portfolio. I'm gonna be able to add more applications to this, so that one will be for when I showcase, for showcasing. So when you visit it, you'll see the apps, but you won't be able to add or do anything. There's also milestones section, and then there's also backgrounds. I keep uploading backgrounds, but they keep disappearing after an update has been done. So we usually just upload a background, so you can set a custom background. It's gonna upload, and can set the background for the desktop. It's not sitting properly, so that needs fixing. So yeah, just need to go through this, make sure that I note down what I find incorrect. But so far so good. I will announce this soon on my TikTok for everyone to explore. So this portfolio is also a demonstration of my capabilities as well as a designer, developer / design engineer. That is how I view myself as well. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the game now. We've got some crude oil seep that we need to harvest. I'm gonna go back to that production facility and dump all of the silicon ore that I have picked up into the storage box, and then is it this one? Oh, they need stone. Oh yeah, thanks. Extracting the stone. Yeah, so this is what I want. I want these resources to go from this planet to that other planet. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. All right, let's do this. Oh man, where did I need to put it? Undo this. Okay. Let's not output anything for now, girls and boys. Let's cut this for now. Make sure that our supply is not. So what I want to do? Oh man.
Insufficient materials.
What a fucking bummer. What a bummer.
Flight mode.
What a bummer. So if I'm here, then my... Yeah. They are here. Nope. It exits. So I do produce this, but I also take it out and go refine it elsewhere. So we produce a more advanced version. There we go. Here it is. Perfect. So now where do I go? What was I doing? I was fixing a mess up I did.
Flight mode.
Somewhere where I can find this. the space anymore. It's not here because things are working. It might be here. No, it's not here. I think it's somewhere here. So what I want to do here, I just want to quick is this way we are filtering only for stone. Only stone will go this way, and then
Mineral depleted.
the other mineral will go in here. Stone, however, where's stone? Stone will be fed to this guy. Yes. Oh, cleaned up the mess.
Materials.
We connect the dots. Now we can extract everything we want without disrupting the flow of the facility. Success. So what does this mean? So what this means is that we're gonna get stone until up down, up down, up. Let's tell this one to just give us one of this. So what this means is it's gonna flow all the way down, and then it's gonna go directly into our storage. So now we have more supplies of producing, but we're supplying as well. So I need to check if I can check this, because now we have a low supply of our stone to our facilities. So I need to make sure that that supply still works. But yeah, let's see where this goes. So after we supply here, it's gonna travel all the way down to produce our ingots. Not producing our ingots go and produce our electrical components. Microcrystalline component. After microcrystalline, it comes into storage. After storage, it goes out. What does our microcrystalline gets us? It gets us our GCPUs. So yeah, that is the whole supply chain of why it's so important to supply. So these guys are lacking a lot of this. This is lacking a lot of this. And this can be mostly found up there. So yeah, we need to optimize this. We need to make sure that we are getting this. I don't want to repeat the production of this facility. I want to expand it instead. So yeah, let's just keep working until we can afford to build our purple cubes with our research facilities. I didn't want this. I didn't want to take it. But anyway, yeah, I think we will end here for the day. Come back again tomorrow to do a permanent solution for our silicon ore shortage, because everywhere else we seem to be fine. We seem to be doing fine. We seem to be doing fine with our energy production. In fact, we're overproducing. Especially our crude oil here. We have nothing to do with this crude oil. We have a lot of it. Okay, well, what do we do with crude oil? We extract, actually. We process it here. and then it produces this refined oil. So I meant refined oil, not crude oil. We need more refined oil, and we need to find more use for refined oil, because we have storage of this sulfuric acid, which is what we use refined oil for, but we also need to find use for this acid because it produces, let's see, so it takes stone, takes some water, and it takes this refined oil to produce sulfuric acid, but we don't do anything with sulfuric acid, it's just standing there. So this product is ready for consumption. We don't yet have a set demand for it. Yeah, so we've got a lot of that pattern going on, but I like the reserves we are holding for ourselves. So we have a lot of this prism now. This means we can now start utilizing this prism to build this item. And actually, I think that we're not doing that already. We just putting this somewhat. Okay, so yeah, we taking these out. Let's see where it's going. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're producing instead. Gotcha. Plasma exciter. And then do we export the exciter? No, we do not. So it stays in here. Okay, cool. So with this, since our exciter is got a lot of them, we can actually now produce this guy. So it needs electrical components, which are these, and then these are used to manufacture our CPUs. So now we need to look into how does the supply work here. So manufacturing, oh, and it's also used by this facility as well, electrical components. And then where is the supply coming from? So I see this belt here, there's no other one connecting. Okay, let's just follow that. Where's it going? It's also getting consumed here. So there's a lot of use cases for these guys. A lot of use cases. And there's only these 3 facilities producing electrical components, which is not good. Oh, it's circuit board. It's producing our circuit board. I don't think that's a good idea. This is the only place that I swear there's another manufacturing facility somewhere. But yeah, we can expand here, but this is a very congested space. We'll need to be smart about our layout, because we need a supply of this and this to produce circuit board. Oh, we also produce our prisms here too. Great, great, great. Great stuff. So that's why we have so much in reserve. Yeah, so yeah, supplies here. Okay, this is great stuff. Just found out something very important here. Yeah, this is the end of the supply chain, and we need to. Oh, this is where I was now starting to produce these guys. Okay, let's try to finish this before we exit. So we're gonna need our graphites, we're gonna need magnets, and we're gonna need electromagnetic turbine. We need 3 components to produce this guy. And this guy will need diamond. Okay. 1 graphite can produce 1 diamond. So we have enough graphite to manufacture our diamonds. And then we need titanium crystal. 3 ingots and 1, I think 1. This is where now we're gonna need trees and bushes. for that crystal like thingy there. What is that? We have it. Organic crystal. Yeah, organic crystal. Yeah. What do we need to finish this up? Just check that quick. Magnetic, magnet, and graphite. So we have our electromagnets here. Start supplying. Just gonna wrap it around like this. Our graphites are quite far. They are very, 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 very. I have an idea. Don't know how well it will work. Because our graphites are far, man.
Flight mode.
Too isolated. I don't want to build another long bridge. So I'm thinking around using this, the logistic distributor. So I think we do have drones. We have drones ready, right? Then what I can do is build a stopping of graphite.
Mineral depleted.
Where I can do this, and then this is distributed to other. I can collect from Icarus. No. Collect from Icarus, and we are collecting graphite only. This means we'll need the drones. Doesn't mean for me to manufacture 10 of them. I need CPU stuff. How many of these engines do I have?
Flight mode.
I'm gonna need 20 drones. 20 of them. I'll take that. Let's start producing.
Mineral depleted.
Great, all that's
Flight
working. Let's finish off the setup. So what's gonna happen is that those drones there, they will supply to this depot, and then the drones from this depot will supply to the one we built over there. So graphite this. Active distribution failed. Power grid disconnected.
Insufficient materials.
Make 10 of those. Yeah. These will count. Yeah. Excuse me. What is this? Accumulator. Power storage. I don't need that for now.
Replication complete.
Oh yeah, request. Means the supply is gonna come, right? Okay, so if you set it to request, then the drones will transport between each other, and then maybe I can drive a belt from this point to that point there. 80 of them. So it's working. Fortunately, I have to do this, eat this. So inefficient. So inefficient. Need it. Okay. We've got our traveling methods set up. Let's go to level 1. Oh, Christ, I gotta make sure that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Ooh. Okay, this is a nightmare. Okay, we are winning though, we're winning. Not for kids. Session is not for kids. All right. Is it working?
Flight
Let me
mode.
help these guys. Closer. Okay. Yeah, so all these drones have to do is make sure that there's a balance between this storage and that storage with graphites, and then we'll be good. We'll be good in terms of supplying this route with more items. So
Mineral depleted.
yeah, we're depleting minerals. I want us to get to that point. Less resources, the better. Well, resource veins, the better. Gives me an opportunity to redirect all sources, consolidate and understand where everything is, and then redirect to a single source. So I've got different towers. Some of them have duplicate resources. But yeah. Okay, so now we're transporting our graphite. What does this need now? Magnets. So, magnets, where are you guys? These magnets are somewhere beside here. They are. Where is the supplier or storage for magnets? Oh, magnets are being utilized quite a lot. Oh, the number's going up. Okay, that's good, but it's steadily going up. So I don't trust that our production here is actually gonna stay intact once we connect that demand. So we need to expand on production. But we're already consuming a lot of iron ore, and we are busy running out of veins. We have a lot of it stored, yes, but ideally, and we have it, what is this, proliferated, which produces more resources, but we are running out of iron veins on this planet. We are running out of them. That is the danger here. That's the urgency. That's what triggers a sense of urgency for me. Because, yeah, we're running out of iron ore veins at a higher rate than preferred. Look here, there's nothing. There's nothing yet. No vein, nothing. So this is only space for building. Just use this for building. The rest is just... Yeah, so we need to move. We need to move. We need to be able to catapult majority of our resources
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
to a different
Flight
planet. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And veins. And veins. Yes, 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 yes. So, here's what's neat about a modular system like this, right? So I think do I need to proliferate it as it's coming? Yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way.
Flight mode.
So we need to set up a proliferator here. We need to mine. After mining, we don't consolidate into one storage section as it's coming on the belt. So yeah, let's just set it up.
Insufficient materials.
And no storage. And then we need a
Replication complete.
source, proliferator source. So it's here. Just drag this. Wait. It's supposed to be on the first level. So we're gonna drag this somewhere here. That's our proliferator. And then
Insufficient
Jesus Christ.
materials.
We're probably gonna need power as well.
Insufficient
For
materials.
here, I'm building power plants. No, power turbines. So these miners are gonna get their own independent power
Missile
source,
depleted.
disconnected from the grid, same as these ones. So this whole setup will share power source. Because we cannot connect it to the grid. It's gonna overload the grid. Don't want that. I don't have any of these, but I don't have a lot of soil pile either. What gives me soil piles? It's just placing something. Okay, never mind. Let me just connect these guys. Put this down here. This connection consolidation point. New here. You here. You
Replication complete.
here.
Insufficient materials.
Now I need to go get this guy now. Get ingredients for this guy. But put turbines for now. Set up the power grid so they stop working. Yeah, no bottlenecks. Great, we found a vein. Nice. Nice. This is really good stuff. And then this is where I'm gonna consolidate all of them. And they need to go all the way to that. All the way to this one. These guys. See? So, 10 of these. The fuck? 10 of these. And you guys iron, we distribute to other provide to other distributors, and then that one will request from other distributors. I'm beginning to understand how it works. Okay, good. I need to build this. I am lacking
Flight mode.
and these components here, of which they are very close to each other conveniently. Conveniently so. Oh, I think that's my power warning. Shit, I need more of these guys, man. Let's go charge quick. Yeah, I don't have any power. Use this guy's fuel source as well. Yeah, I'm out after this. And then I think I need to produce this inside the suit because
Insufficient materials.
because okay, okay. Uh-huh. 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 Great. Can we produce that? Let's go back. Oh, nope, not yet. Let us go grab something. Oh no, we don't need this. We don't need this.
Flight mode.
Yes, yes, right here. All we need is to make sure that these guys are coming in. As they come in, right,
Replication
get
complete.
proliferated so that we can afford to take this. So that we can afford to take this to here storage for distribution. Whoa, no power. What do you mean? Interesting. So we have a problem here. For some reason, these roads. This is weird. It's a weird predicament.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, perfect. God damn. Good stuff. So now we've got our all proliferated. It's all nice and clean now. It's getting squirted on exactly how you want. Right, 10 more of these. Then we go to the destination that we need to get. Oh,
Flight mode.
let's fly over there anyway. So this is really great opportunity to expand on the storage here.
Insufficient materials.
40. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to expand on the storage. Pop down. So I'm connecting this. I'm gonna take kind of you to here. Oh, and then I choose your mineral, which is gonna be did I pick
Flight mode.
this guy? Okay.
Replication complete.
Has to be around. Oh yes, provide
Flight mode.
Oh, exhibit A. Then exhibit B, I forgot about that row. Yes. And then they're gonna start.
Flight mode.
Yes, that's one. So these are not isolated. These are not isolated. That's what I want to see. Then those ones come in, they fetch.
Flight mode.
The beauty of efficiency. Automation plus. That's satisfying. Okay. Let's check here. What were we doing? Yeah, I think we were cutting the video. We're cutting the video. That's what we were doing. So we have temporarily supplied our lagging. What is it? Oh yeah, this one. This here. Oh, we are back to square one again. So we didn't actually action. Oh no, well, look at that. So supply of this component has been efficient for our CPUs here. We need to make sure that the production here is not being disturbed. Or
Flight mode.
we need to
Mineral
work.
depleted.
So if I'm looking in the research, the only reason I'm gonna allow us to what? Hyla on a conveyor belt merges 2 into 1. Interesting. How does that work now? File sort. After upgrading it, also I can integrate multiple covers into one feed. Okay. They're nice to have. Titanium alloy. I'm looking for a module that's gonna shoot our minerals in space, and then they get perceived elsewhere. Is it? Yeah, this is the guy that I want to unlock. Interstellar logistics system. Giant space elevator for more convenient interstellar material transportation. This is what I want. This is what I want the yellow cubes for. So it's gonna give us interstellar logistics station. Space elevators make it easier to transport materials between planets. They can connect factories on different planets to form a massive industrial empire. That's what I want. And then interstellar logistics vessel functions to actively balance the supply and demand of items between planets. Consuming space warpers can enable logistic vessels to launch warp flights. I want this guy. So yeah, when we come back, we'll finish up this production facility here. We have supplied the graphites. We just need to supply the magnets. Well, actually, yeah, let me just connect these to solidly and confidently say we are supplying our engines. We're supplying engines, we're supplying 2 minerals. Oh wait, look at this. Oh shit. I was blind, but now I see. Actually, we are done here. I think I'm done. Oh shit. This is weird. This is interesting. When did I do this? Now it's about the movement of the belt now. Shit. Whoa, what? Can I try this? If it connects, bingo. Am I gonna start producing yellow cubes? Oh. No. No, not yet. Producing these engines. What's this thing? Supermagnetic ring. It's not even an engine. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's continue. Let us go. Supply. Copy. Oh, we don't have power distributing equally everywhere. So just that like that. So here as well. Oh. So this one. And then we don't have output. Where do we output the products after we have processed them? I think I have an idea. So we'll use this little space we have here to actually do. Then I'm gonna stack our stuff. And processing, your output, your out. Is this guy not getting any graphite? Yeah, I think so. This guy's not getting any graphite. Forgot about him. We can do something about this. We can do something about this. We can do something about this. Just put it there. Now I'm gonna round it, bro. I'm gonna round it. Okay. As long as this guy gets his graphite. Okay. There we go.
Mineral depleted.
Which one?
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Okay. Got 126 copper pins. Oh, I need that. I need that technology. I need this technology ASAP, 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 ASAP. What will it take for me to produce these crystals anyway? Can't leave now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. Titanium crystal. What does it take to produce this? Plastic. Oh my goodness. We need graphite. We need crude oil. Refined oil. Yes. We need plastic. So we need to manufacture graphite and we need to take graphite and our refined oil to produce plastic. And then that's our ingredient. I use that. Make sure we store it. We already have refined oil. We already have water. So we just need to do this. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let me take a 5-minute break. Grab something to eat and